Hello, welcome to Hibert Performance. I wanted to say Posey. Today we are doing Volkswagen TS6 Stage 1 AGR. And start-stop, deactivation, gone. Is the engine 102 HP, and it gets about 150. So it gets about 40 HP, 80 Newton meters. We are now doing the initial measurement, initial test drive, and then we'll see each other in the car shortly.
It looks like the customer is converting this thing into a camper.
Possible. He definitely says what I say. You'll see that shortly. It's chaotic inside. It's dirty, but
The pilot seats.
no idea.
Dude, what does pilot seats mean? This here.
Oh yes, I like that too.
Cool. Brilliant indeed.
We're now going to weigh it for a performance measurement. On the road, you always have to weigh the vehicle so that the device knows what kind of resistance it has overcome. This allows it to calculate the performance.
It's really weird to film in this piece. 2080.
You need to move further forward. So if you want to know what
This program stays. Can I turn off the storage? Or how does this work here? I need to quickly... go ahead. Help. Do you have that when there's no dial?
2080 was the weight, we need to remember that now. We'll pull over here for a moment, otherwise we'll be in the way.
2 bumps?
Yes,
You can't see anything again, right?
now we can. We're doing a series input measurement. Just as a reference for me, I need to check if the engine is okay, because it's a very good indicator of whether everything is right with the car or not. Whether it has a boost pressure leak, if there's a boost pressure leak, or, yes, I like to do that. Just take a look beforehand. I used to do it much more often for learning processes. If you want to learn software optimization, such a thing is worth its weight in gold. This here is a C6, and we often get requests, since these things are very often converted into campers, whether we can do eco-optimizations. Yes, and it works very well. Especially motorhomes, vehicles that are heavy or become heavy. For them, an eco-optimization is worth its weight in gold.
Yes, you generally do motorhomes too, don't you?
We can also do motorhomes, absolutely no problem. Campers, motorhomes. Basically all vehicles that have an engine control unit. Even trucks.
That doesn't really get going here, does it? No?
Look, 102 HP series, I believe. 105 measured, 275 Newton meters. Okay, I wouldn't have thought that. I was just about to say it's actually a relatively new car, but you still have 200,000 ahead.
Oh, on 10.
For that, the condition is perfect. That's good. As I just said, indeed, the customer said the car is dirty. So, for me, it's almost spotless.
What kind of optimization is being overhauled?
Maybe we'll upgrade you after software. We won't do that. In the future, we won't really offer such optimizations on site anymore. Summer packages will be coming. You will soon be able to tune it yourself at home. We are working on having dongles for you. Then you can simply flash your car via OBD with your phone. This means you buy a device from us, connect it, and say you want a stage 1. The stage 1 is automatically sent to me. I program your stage 1 for you. You connect your phone, press play, it gets uploaded, and you have your performance boost.
How does it look with the warranty if an error occurs?
Warranty?
Yes, 100-year warranty?
Yes, it works. So what does it mean if an error occurs? On one hand, you have the security that you can always revert to the original. In case, for whatever reason, TÜV, whatever. Normally it should pass TÜV, but there are people who are always panicking and afraid, and they prefer to go to TÜV with the original. You load the thing, press on original, it gets loaded, done. You have the original, you come back from TÜV, you put stage 1 back on, eco-tuning, open AGR, whatever.
Even the older generation can handle that. It's that simple.
Yes, and for that we'll make a how-to video.
We read out the entire modification, say earlier it's currently flashing, starting to flash at block 2, it doesn't matter.
It received 150 horsepower and 80 Newton meters, so 48 horsepower, 80 Newton meters.
We will measure that shortly.
It will definitely drive much more agile, and the fuel consumption will be reduced, which is very important since the customer plans to convert it into a camper. But everything that goes towards a camper, the vehicles are really heavy. They now weigh 2,100 kilos.
The thing will then weigh almost 3 tons.
So, and
All the insulation too and so on, right?
Yes, with 100 horsepower, with 250 Newton meters, you won't get anywhere, or you will get somewhere, but the thing will consume endlessly.
Yeah, and you can forget about the mountains.
That's exactly.
Kassel Mountains.
Bye.
Yes, like that.
And after doing something like this, it's much more pleasant.
Torque makes a big difference. ESP the Kassel Mountains, you can...
Torque, of course, sure. So for me, power is absolutely irrelevant.
Especially with a camper. Power is absolutely irrelevant. How? Because power in a diesel is calculated at 4,000 revolutions.
Who drives that?
Yes.
No one.
Sure, you notice it.
So, it's included.
But what's crucial is the torque.
And the torque level. So the higher it is, the less fuel consumption. Also because it doesn't take as long to get up to speed, right?
Yes, exactly. So, a reduction in fuel consumption occurs because we can move the mass more easily.
The highest fuel consumption is to get the heavy car moving.
Once the vehicle is in motion, the fuel consumption is lower. And yes, how can one imagine that?
The stronger the person is, the easier it is for them to run the 100,000 meter marathon. 1,000 meters isn't a marathon, but it's a good example.
But they have to drink less, because it's simply easier for them.
Someone who struggles has to drink more because they sweat more.
That's roughly how you could compare it.
May I introduce our new racing car?
If you want to become a customer, don't mess with your car or make any flaps or such nonsense.
you guys, worn out when you really clean. But you can already feel the extra power, right?
Yeah, but there's something again, there's something. Yup. So we'll measure it now. Then I'll take another look at the map and check something there. But do you notice that?
Yes.
It comes briefly, then slows down, and then it comes again.
I find it a bit abrupt how everything comes.
I'm trying to build it up as a builder. Yes, 140 horsepower and 370 Newton meters. Fits. The vehicle was handed over to the customer we also did a test drive with the customer. The customer found it okay, just as it is now.
For me, it was a bit too aggressive in terms of torque buildup.
He liked it.
So far, so good.
Therefore,
The most important thing is that the customer likes it.
I explained everything to him, and that's it.
vehicle, customer is happy. I hope so too. He even said he was hoping for 20-30 more horsepower. In the end, it was somehow 40, 45.
About 45 horsepower.
Yes. The customer also mentioned that he regularly goes on vacation. With it, removes the back so he can take his e-bikes with him. I think he's also going to Holland soon. There's a demand for motorhomes.
He even said he's driving today.
Okay.
Yes, I didn't catch that.
I think you chatted with him.
So if you have a camper, a motorhome, a van, or any kind of utility vehicle, and you want a bit more power and less consumption, feel free to send us a message.
We can definitely make that happen.
I wish you a nice day and feel free to write in the comments.
Toodle-oo.